is Sophie Tubiao. I'm Vice President of Business Development and Sales at UBQ Materials. This is my third expo and I'm very excited to be here again. Just to tell you a bit about UBQ and what we have done in this project with Maxion. So UBQ is a company, a startup. We are already, I think we are graduating from the startup stage. And we have developed a technology that converts conventional waste, garbage, into a new composite material that can replace polymers in the manufacture of plastic parts. The idea is really to move away from the linear way in which we consume anything and to promote a more circular economy in which waste is not wasted but turned into a new resource. From garbage to a new material that can be used as raw material in many plastic products. But the most amazing feature of our material is the fact that it is carbon negative. It really has a very, very good impact in terms of carbon emissions. If you look at this scale, you will see in the orange side the representation of conventional polymers. They all emit CO2 in their production, while UBQ is in the very blue side, so we are a good polymer basically. Although we are not a polymer, we are a composite material. That is why we got a lot of prizes and recognitions. It's nice to be in that position. And we also got a sustainability award in automotive for our first project with Mercedes that was launched in this stage as well. So, of course, outside the automotive, we are doing a lot of different things. It's almost easier to go to other things that don't have that type of requirement, but automotive has a special place in our hearts. And this is why we are trying really to work with all the automotive partners, starting with Mercedes, but through the tiers and other OEMs, to develop more sustainable parts using UBQ inside. Of course, we do other parts as well, as I mentioned, and we do have a very strong partner with very leading brands outside the automotive space.
Yeah, let me continue from here. I'm Janusz Kun, working for Maxion as an innovation engineer. I would like to mention a little bit about Maxion. So we are producing wheels for more than 100 years, even started with Ford Model T. In our 23 plants, we are producing not only wood and like that, but also aluminum and steel wheels. We are the largest global wheel manufacturer, and I am representative of Maxion Advanced Technologies, which is our innovation hub, located in Berlin and Shanghai. And we have a great team out of 5 people coming from 5 different countries, and we are looking for adjacent, disruptive, mobility-related business opportunities, which is related to process, digitalization, and also materials, where the packaging is also an important part of it. And this is our third year with Startup Autobahn. I would like to thank you for all the team that always they are bringing us great startups to work with, and with UBQ, we also achieved a successful POC. And we can go to the next slide. And here is our roadmap zero target. It is not only for the raw material of the wheel, as you saw, but it is also related to processes, even with the packaging materials and everything. And UBQ provided us a game-changer solution to revolutionize our packaging materials and go to reach our targets to be carbon net zero. And here I would like to mention about, so wheel, besides to be a safety component, it's a big part of the visual of the car. So we have to protect them very well while supplying to the OEMs, and these are the packaging materials that we are using. Sometimes it is wooden, but generally plastic pellets, and with plastic separators, and all petroleum based. So the starting point of the project was to change this petroleum based materials at least to be carbon net zero or even below it. So Sophie will continue from that.
So basically what we did was implement UBQ, replacing recycled HDPE that is already in very wide use by Maxion in all these logistic elements. The added value of the UBQ is of course in the reduction of the carbon footprint. We succeeded in implementing a very small amount of UBQ, only 5%, but it really generated a very big impact. On the other side, it also allows Maxion to prepare better for the upcoming legislation talking about recycled content inside of packaging materials, and these elements are defined within packaging. So if we look at exactly at the numbers, then we are looking at a plastic pallet that is widely used by Maxion in their operation. We replaced here 5% of the recycled HDPE that was commonly in use. And we generated a decrease in carbon footprint of almost 4.5 tons of CO2 per 1,000 pallets, which is a very interesting number if you want to talk about decarbonization. On the other side, on the separator that was already 100% recycled content, replacing 5% of the recycled content with UBQ generated the first carbon, I don't want to say it, but it's a fact. It's the first carbon positive separator ever done in the world. So good to us. As of UBQ, as I told you, we are graduating this stage in our lives. We are not going to be a startup any longer. In October, we are opening our first facility in Europe, in Bergen op Zoom in the Netherlands. We will have a capacity of 80,000 tons. So if you're in the market for sustainable materials, come see me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. So we do have a little bonus. It's not on the agenda. However, each year for our entire program, which is has been running for the past 12 months, it's been running pilots, completed pilots, and all in all, just super interesting projects. We do select certain companies and we give them an award. Today, here, we have a sustainability award we have to announce. And with that regard, I'm asking Hannah on the stage.
Hey. Thank you, Johannes. Well, really, congratulations. It's so amazing how many people are interested in the corporate startup collaboration projects and like really checking out the startups, seeing what can we do. So thank you so much all for the interest. I'm Hannah, as well from the Plug and Play team, and maybe some of you know we usually give our Global Innovation Award to outstanding projects. Projects who have a cross-collaboration, really quick impact, implementation, and. And just last year, we actually started a new award, the Sustainability Award. Why? So open innovation is for that to overcome challenges. Maybe you're too slow, or you cannot do it by yourself, so you team up. And one of the biggest challenges we right now have is like the warming of our planet. And for this reason, we all have to reduce our global footprint, and we actually have one team here, and surprise, you're here at the last 5 minutes, UBQ and Maxion, who actually are getting the Sustainability Award for 2023 from Expo. Please come on stage, and big applause from all of you. And we are highly impressed how actually you can go in different ways in the supply chain to reduce and actually to get a minus carbon footprint. And I think it's a big example a lot of companies here can take, especially UBQ. You are already here a few years with us with different projects, so we really can see the material, what you're creating is like cross-industry interesting. You did the first step to really put it in the supply chain, to be the role model there. And my dear colleague has the award for you. So thank you so much for taking the action to the planet. And a big hand again from all of you for this amazing work from this team. And if people are interested to learn more what the project is about, I think your booth number is booth number 1. So it's, if you walk in and you walk all the way down there, you can actually meet up and figure out more about this. Anything you would like to say as a final word, I don't know.
It's been a pleasure working with UBQ and also getting the right support from Startup Autobahn. And I think this is a great opportunity for Maxion to showcase one more example of how we like to partner with startups, and hopefully in the coming future we can do more of these partnerships. But I want to wish UBQ and Maxion together great success.
Well, I want to thank Maxion for taking this step. It was interesting and challenging, and we did it in the last minute. Startup Autobahn has been an incredible platform to showcase our capabilities, and we encourage every startup to take the initiative and join. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And after 3 years, I think over 10 pilots came out of all our scouting activities. So not only in the sustainability team, you really take the action to change something in the company and with other ones. So we have to say thank you. And guys, enjoy the next sessions with the startups and mingle with them later on booth 1.
So thank you, Hannah, thank you, UBQ, and thank you, Maxion, for this amazing performance in that project.